You're now listening to the show about the shit in life that's just a bit too much, from the perspective of stand-up comics. With our hosts, Carmelo Bongiovi and Ken Krantz. This week's topic, Bawitdaba, Part 1. With our guest, Dan LaMorte. This is A Bit Too Much.
So you could say you almost went your separate ways like the halftime shows.
Yeah, that's a good trend.
The real question is, which one
That's
are you?
actually why
Which one are you? Are you Kid Rock or are you Bad Bunny?
Well, that's why my divorce happened, because I wanted to watch the Kid Rock halftime show, and she wanted to watch Bad Bunny.
Right,
so
you're a
naturally,
patriot.
Yeah. No, I watched Bad Bunny.
Of course. Of course you watched Bad Bunny. First of all, not that whole thing about like people being upset about Bad Bunny, I think is hilarious, right? But forget about that for a second. How about the fact that you're choosing to watch Kid Rock over the Super Bowl halftime show, no matter who the fuck they have in there?
Did he have an opener, Kid Rock?
I think there was a few others. Yeah.
There was?
Wait, was he the headliner?
Yeah.
I would
Because
hope.
I feel like the other artists, they were country people. I'm not a big country fan, so I don't know caliber of fame.
Yeah.
But who was the biggest person? Who was the biggest?
The only other name I think I recognized was the Proud to Be an American dude.
Oh. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
That you throw a dart, that hits a lot of them there.
No, that song. That
Lee Greenwood. Is that Lee Greenwood?
I think Lee
like
Greenwood was there.
Okay.
He's got that song. He made a lot of money after 9/11.
Right.
Yeah, that was
Right.
the big streaming time for that song.
Yeah, that's when that song mattered.
Him, Toby Keith.
Right.
Yeah.
But Kid Rock was the headliner.
Kid Rock was the headliner.
He was the. But clearly the headliner because he's Trump's boy. He's like his go-to musical act now.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that's
because
been the
Toby
thing.
Keith died, so Kid Rock had to step up. It's because of
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, he was next in line. He fell into this role.
Right.
He had to fill the shoes.
They're
the
watching
boots.
the chimney for
Crocs.
a bunch of Marlboro smoke.
Right.
Ted Nugent and Kid Rock just glancing up like it's one of us.
I mean, I didn't see it at all.
Not even a clip?
I want to go back and watch. I haven't even seen a clip.
Oh.
Because I feel like I just see people going, like, they're just posting that they think the other's ridiculous. That's all you're seeing. Is like, at this point, we're recording this right after Super Bowl. At this point, all I've seen is people go, well, yeah, that anti-American bullshit. Or they're going, why would the fuck would you have watched Kid Rock? And I haven't actually watched, I haven't seen a clip of it. I haven't even seen someone.
It looked like it was pre-recorded.
I heard that possibly.
And looked like lip syncing.
Was he wearing shorts as well?
I believe jean shorts.
Jean shorts, yeah. Just wanted to. He wore his best.
I mean, that's a Kid Rock best. That's a Kid Rock tuxedo.
He was showing knee.
Yeah. That's, I think like the Bad Bunny thing was like that was I didn't realize all those fucking plants, the set, those were people. Like a lot of them were people wearing those plants.
Yeah.
Because after there was just footage of them like the shrubbery casually walking, like 40 bushes walking off the
those
stage.
were like his Katy Perry sharks.
Yeah.
You need a thing.
Yeah.
I think you get to pick like one prop person. And like, this is your time. You have that's the hidden benefit of headlining the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You get to turn people into one item.
I wonder if I wonder if any MAGA person watching at least went, all right, I'm not too mad because there's like a lot of ass going.
Yeah, there was a lot of
what I mean?
dancing. There was some celebrities thrown in.
Yeah, there was like a Cardi B in there on stage.
Jessica
and
Alba.
I think Pedro Pascal was in there on
the
that
guy
stage.
from Narcos.
Yeah. And
That's Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
I'm
Pascal,
very
from-
bad with these
he's
things.
Narcos
I had never
and-
heard Bad Bunny before.
You've never heard of, or
I had heard of him, but I had never heard a song.
never heard the song.
Yeah, I was new to it. Not converted, but it was fine.
Well, you can't really be converted. I feel like it's hard to be converted on a song you don't understand.
No, I could
understand.
see turning it on in the gym now. Like I feel like I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, people are moving to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dance music. It's
Yes.
it's a party. It's party. You don't have to understand.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like EDM with no words, but there's words. It's just the words are part of the beat.
I think what I like most
that.
about a situation like this, though, is when you're someone who doesn't care about either side of it, you get to just sit back and watch everyone be mad.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the most enjoyable side of it all.
Right.
That's like
if you're fired up, then it's like you feel
first. I mean, you should never be fired up about the Super Bowl halftime.
I really
show.
don't get it, man.
I don't know how people position themselves as like tough, but also were mad about the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like you're
show.
bitching about basically a super produced TV moment.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a Broadway musical at this point.
Did Michael
That was
Jackson
like a
do a
Broadway
halftime show at a point, or am I
Yes.
imagining that?
No, he
Wait,
did.
did who?
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, yes, he did.
And people had no problem with that, though.
Yeah, but it was just a time when people didn't say anything about that shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
can't
it just-
remember, but I don't remember. No, it had to have been after, right? All the allegations.
No.
Yeah,
No, I don't think after all those allegations, I don't think he did much, right? Like, I think he kind of started disappearing into Neverland Ranch at that point. Or maybe I'm mistaking the timeline in my head. I feel like he wasn't out maybe when the first allegations came out, but once things got really heavy, I think he kind of just he became
Is
like
he considered
recluse.
like the greatest Super Bowl halftime show, though, would you say? I'm not very up to date on like who the big
I feel
know
like
I hear Prince a
A
lot.
lot of
and him.
people would say Prince.
Yeah.
Prince was pretty great.
It's hard to top Prince in anything Prince does.
Yeah.
Prince is just so fucking great.
His was really good.
Yeah, Prince was
His was great. I remember the Foo Fighters doing a really good one.
I feel like in the 90s there were a lot of like it was all about like who's going to be on it with them. Like you found out who the headliner was and then everyone started speculating who's the surprise person going to be, because that was like, and then there would be someone that didn't make sense.
Yeah, like Lady Gaga popping up.
Yeah, that was
yesterday.
like the Lady Gaga was the
I didn't
moment
know she was Spanish.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
she certainly
I
didn't
learned.
dance like a Spanish lady.
She did go halfway down on him, but then stopped because she's in her 40s, I assume. The knees weren't.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
also, she's a lady.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't like Bad Bunny was like, I'm gonna move on from this part here.
He
was
did
kinda
move on
he
very
like twirled her
quickly.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He I'm good. On to the next person to
I s-
shuffle through a maze with.
I saw a woman melting down on Threads or Instagram about how there wasn't one white person in the entire Super Bowl halftime show. And in the next sentence, she said, Lady Gaga got bad plastic surgery.
Well, she's not white anymore.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
what did she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she Botoxed away her whiteness?
Well, there were people.
That changes you. You now are the race of the Botox.
Right, well, I mean, that's what people said to Michael Jackson for a while. Whatever, it wasn't Botox, but whatever he was having done, people were like, "Oh yeah, he's whatever that is." Now.
Yeah, he was beyond Botox. He was
That,
doing his
no,
own
that
thing.
wasn't Botox. That was like a severe.
Yeah.
That was like
I think he was
millions
looking
of
for children on
procedures.
Roblox.
Yeah, he was just an artificial thing at that point. If you forget about that, like during the time of Michael Jackson, like everyone's in an uproar of these artists just basically being who they like, their culture or whatever. They are one thing or they're not one thing, and whatever their political affiliation is. It's like the whole world recognized a child molester at some point as the biggest. I mean, he was the biggest pop star in the world.
Talent.
I mean, it's still hard to even.
Undeniable.
It's still hard to even say anyone's ever become Michael Jackson again. Like who's reached that level of like, oh, he's the king of this genre. Like since then, it's been like a bunch of people that
Yeah.
are very popular. At the time.
Sandusky did put up good numbers.
I was going to say, fucking president.
King of that. Yeah, I don't know. Then you. Just
I think we hit
Sandusky.
everything that could get you guys flagged in the first 15 minutes. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Any trigger topic.
Do you remember when Sandusky, when they went on television, he did that interview for, I think it was like Brian Gumble or somebody.
Yes, I do.
And it was such a softball question. Like the first question out the dude's mouth was like, "So are you attracted to kids?" And Sandusky went, Like, where is his publicist? Like, listen, at some point they're probably going to ask if you're attracted to kids.
What kind of kid?
Yeah, how tall is the kid? Not what age, but how tall is the kid? But dude, you know what the funny part about this? That's the way some people are answering now. But like, there's like this loss of there's no repercussions for these things anymore. That's the way that Kash Patel answers things now. If you listen to that guy talk, he's like, look, the files are there. Are they really there? I don't know.
He just always seems like he's a little bit panicked. And I appreciate that. Because at least he's wearing that. So many of these people, they really hide the stress well. That guy, he just looks like he's like, someone help me. And I respect that.
Yeah, he's not in a cocaine panic.
Yeah, he's not.
It's those eyes.
Yeah, those eyes are not stoic. No.
He always looks like he just walked in on his parents banging or something.
Right. Trying to you can see in his eyes he's trying to undo whatever he just saw.
Yes. No, the eyes they always look like someone has my child in a basement somewhere. Please help me.
Yeah.
Like they really
he's
are
trying to say more with his
signaling.
eyes than he is. It's like trying to like look at you like, do you see
the interesting thing though I will say about the halftime show, everyone thought that was going to be the hot button issue, but then it seemed, I don't know if you've seen on social media, everyone is more concerned about the Ring doorbell. I missed that as well. Did you guys see that?
No, I did not.
Oh, wait, yeah, something about like if you lose your dog.
Yeah, apparently their commercial essentially admitted that
they're all connected.
They're all connected they have facial recognition.
So the commercial said if your dog escapes, we can immediately send out a signal to all the homes in your neighborhood, and if they've spotted them, it'll send you results. So it's funny. I thought the same thing, but I haven't seen anything on social media.
Oh yeah, X was pretty up in arms. It seemed.
Well, if Elon Musk is upset, then it must be.
So
and Threads though, I will say I saw joint posts about it. So bipartisan upsetness on the platform.
Right, because Ring as a company is like they're gonna love this because everyone loves their dogs.
Right.
But then everyone else is like, but wait a minute.
Yeah, now both sides don't want to be spied on. So it's because they could use it apparently. But my parents have had a Ring doorbell for quite some time, and they were a little bit worried, but theirs has been disconnected. The battery died. They don't understand that. It hasn't worked in here. It just sits idly.
It's just sitting there?
Yeah.
They don't, no one's rung the bell?
No one's ever thought to check. Like, they're not like, I wonder.
No. If
Do
something.
they have you checking the camera for them?
See, they're from the generation that fix things, but they're not the ones.
Yes.
If something breaks, it's broken.
Well, they fixed analog things. Like, they fit, like.
No, we got a pool heater one year. It was amazing. It broke. Never again. They could have been fixed.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of like that.
It became the toolbox holder. Like the toolbox went on top of the broken heater.
I'm kind of like that. Things break.
Really?
Yeah. Well, here's if I can.
You don't try to make it worse first. That's what I do.
No.
Just fucking punch it a bunch of times.
Look it up online. Try to follow it step by step. Give it a hook because you fuck up a step.
Here's what I do. I look it up online. I go, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
And then I try to immediately Google who I could call to come and fix it. I just pay people to fix things.
Yeah.
I can't fix it. I know I can't. I'm just not fucking handy. So then I just pay people to fix things.
Okay.
And my wife understands this. She's
I'm
cool
not
with this deal.
handy
She doesn't
either,
care.
but I'm stubborn for the first level.
You do try a little bit.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
And after, I try eventually. I let things really be, a small issue becomes a big issue.
Yeah.
Then I try to fix it.
Yeah.
And then it's too late. Now we're back to divorce.
See, me and my wife's understanding is like, she knows... doesn't have the illusion anymore. I think she did in the beginning. That like I could, if I really put my mind to it, I can fix it.
Is your wife handy?
No.
You ever have a friend who has a handy wife?
Oh, it's pretty
like a wife who built shit? It's cool.
It is cool.
My
you don't want to be that guy. You just can't fix it. And your wife's like, hold on a second.
My stepdaughter is handier than I am. Like, I've seen my stepdaughter grab the toolbox and be like, just fucking step away from it and let me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's cool, but
the problem with you would be more that you didn't notice that the sink wasn't working for 3 weeks. I think that's what would happen with you.
No,
like, aren't you going to fix it? You're like, why? What? What happened? Like, I think that's what would happen. But do you ever try to? Do you do that? Do you do what he said? Do you try to fix something?
I do. I will try. Like, I'll go on YouTube. I've actually been able to, like, Nick and I caulked the tub just watching YouTube.
Yeah, look,
we did it
That sounds
horribly.
romantic.
Yeah, no, we did it horribly, and we got to pay a guy to come in and undo everything we did and do
Really?
it for real.
I was just going to say, caulking is not a terribly hard thing. I mean, to get it nice, it is. But
Yeah.
it's
Is that
not
the thing in the
Yes.
gun kind of? Yeah.
Do you know how accomplished I feel if I like change the shower head? Like I'm like, I'm gonna put a new shower with like a good, nice new shower. I just did that recently.
See, but that's important because if you do that in the morning, you're done for the day. That's what. Yeah, you put one goal in the beginning of the day, you accomplish it. Be a lazy sack of shit the rest of it. That's the secret to life.
Yeah. Do something ambitious and do the whole thing.
Yeah, because
Get it
even
done
if
in
you
the
see
morning.
someone at night and they go, "Oh, what were you up to today?" You go, "Oh my, I had to fix the shower head. You don't understand. I did it myself. It was so hard." They go, "Oh my god, it must have been terrible." They don't ask you what else you did after that. You fixed the shower head.
Well, I like to exaggerate it. I'll go like, "Oh, I fixed the shower head and did a bunch of shit." Like, I just throw like a vague like, "Oh, and I was just like, I had a few things in the house I needed to get done." It was only the shower heads, but and I do the opposite when I'm asked about like how much I ate. Like if I ate 6 slices of pizza and my wife asks me, "What'd you eat for dinner?" I was, I had a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
I had a little pizza, but you've seen me down basically a pie of pizza before.
I'm a big that comes from being like, I have that fat guy tendency still. If
Yeah.
I eat candy,
You lost a lot of weight, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll go put the wrapper back in the garbage, but you dig it under a few things. So whoever goes to put the garbage in next doesn't see that you just wolf like gummy clusters.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Reese's.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know how many Nutella jars I have gotten my whole arm dirty to put?
That's
into
your
the
go.
garbage?
You just go raw Nutella jar.
No, I would put it on stuff.
That's pretty
but
sophisticated. I'm still
I'm not
getting
Winnie
like
the Poohing it.
I get
I'm not,
children's
eating
candy
it out of the
still.
jar.
No, but that's like an adult snack. I'm still eating like gummy, colorful things
I mean, don't get me wrong.
like a child.
Well, I have a child, so I do still eat like Oreos because she likes Oreos. You know, I do still do that stuff, but those things I don't polish off because I leave them for my daughter. If it's a shared snack, I can't eat the whole thing because then my daughter the next day is gonna be like, "Where are the Oreos?" And she's 5. You know,
I didn't understand that's a benefit of having a child is it
can have a
helps your
little bit.
diet. You can't eat all of the snack.
No, but you eat much more snacks.
Yeah, and there's way more shit. Like, you wouldn't go by yourself. Well, you might, but I wouldn't go by myself, like gummy clusters and shit like that.
You wouldn't get that by yourself?
No.
They have so many self-checkouts now.
Yeah.
You get away with it.
No, I don't know. I would like probably go to old man candy first.
Like a
Like a
Nico
good-
wafer?
A good
Like-
and plenty.
Fucking
Mike-
peanut chews.
Oh my God, what, are you 86?
Yeah.
No, you got to get, what are those, Charleston chews and
Charleston
put them
chews
in
are
the freezer like a
absolute best.
grandma?
Yes.
Yeah, grandmas love putting something in and getting it a little cold, changing the temperature up, and it's nice.
We went to a
I do that with Snickers.
Really? Yeah,
I
you got
do
to.
that. My Snickers is good in the freezer.
Can't do a gummy bear, though. I don't get these people who put a gummy bear on ice cream. It makes it hard.
That's like
I don't know. Yeah, gummy and ice cream.
That's not
doesn't
a
mix.
brittle crunch. That's a rock.
See, they
That's
should do
awful.
food eating competitions as the halftime show. People just like food, talking about food like this. This is better.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
That's all I do is talk about food. I remember we were talking about like, what do you go and get? Like, oh, would you go to the store and get this candy? I remember one time a snowstorm happening and I was on the way to the show and the booker wouldn't tell me. This is a long time ago. Wouldn't tell me the show was canceled. And I'm like, it's fucking snowing, dude. No one's coming in. And he just wouldn't tell me. And then I got halfway there and he called me and canceled. I was like, fuck this fucking asshole. So now I turn around and I still remember this as if it was this big moment. I just remember the relief of not having to go into the city to do a show from Brooklyn and going and getting a pack of Oreos and going home. And I showed up, 20 minutes later. My wife was like, what are you doing? I was like, show's canceled. And I came with like milk and Oreos, like a fucking child. And maybe, top 20 moments in terms of there's like I get a euphoric feeling when I'm like, I'm going to go be a fat ass right now. It was Oreos. It wasn't anything special.
No, Oreos are special.
Oreos are pretty special.
Whatever chemicals they put in there elicit specialness still.
Yeah. The weird thing about Oreos is that they're like vegan. Like,
I had
what is
a
in these?
I had a crunchy dad growing up, so he'd get the Numinos, the healthy Oreos.
They're like an organic thing.
Yeah,
or-
organic Oreos, but
Oh,
there was
really?
a mint flavored one that really hit hard. Like he'd go through phase. We'd get like the snack that was like the Oreo, but it'd be like the healthier version. that like from like the organic aisle of Wegmans.
Oh,
Yeah.
at my dad's growing up, they would always have like the bootleg, like the Temu version of Oreos. So it would be like Hydrox.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Isn't that the oil that's in it? Hydroxynated
Hydrox
oil?
sounds like the worst. It sounds like you're drinking like Clorox.
They were
That sounds like Clorox.
they were bootleg Oreos.
They were called the Hydrox?
I thought
I might
Hydrox
be
was
high, but I'm
Exhibit's
almost
brother.
So
Dude, I got... Hold on.
They did cars together back
Wait,
in the
hold
day.
on. I have Hydrox?
I want to say
Because if that's true, that is the worst name for a snack.
they were like Oreos.
Because that sounds like a chemical you clean with.
Right. Yeah.
They're being upfront. Hey, this isn't natural.
You're right. Hydrox. Look at this shit.
Right? Okay. Oh man. I
Oh,
thought
my God.
Oh, that looks nice. It looks Swedish when you put a curl on a letter.
Yeah, it looks.
I don't
it looks
remember
medieval.
that.
Yes.
It looks medieval.
It looks like
But
It's a cookie of the court.
it was even like blue packaging. It was like trying to fool you that
Yeah.
it's an Oreo.
Right.
I like that. Commit to the ripoff, kind of.
Yeah. I guess if you're going to rip off a cookie, Oreo's not a bad one to rip off.
No, it's been ripped off so many times, and it's pretty easy to pull off.
It's an unattractive name for sure. It's a very chemical sounding name.
My favorite thing is there's a new phase going on. Starbucks did a protein coffee menu, and it became a little bit successful. So now Dunkin' naturally rips it off.
That's what they do every time. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it's Dunkin'. I fall for it every time. When you work out a lot, it's nice to get extra protein, and if you could throw it in your coffee. But what they do is they call it protein milk.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look it up, like if you just go out and get a gallon of milk, like 8 ounces of milk usually has 10 grams of protein.
Right.
So if you get a 16-ounce latte, that's 20 grams of protein. So
Right.
they're just putting milk in it and charging people extra, calling it protein
Wait,
milk.
is there added protein powder or something?
So it's just milk.
They don't need to show their work. It's not a math problem. We're just trusting them at face value.
protein milk. I mean, like, yeah, that's milk, isn't it?
I don't know.
The protein.
I think it's just
gotta
milk.
be like.
It's delicious.
Is it good?
The Dunkin' ripoff's better, and I'm a Starbucks man.
Is it better because it's like sweeter, or is like
I do
more-
the sugar-free, and the Dunkin' sugar-free doesn't taste as chemically as the Starbucks sugar-free. Starbucks sugar-free stays on the tongue for a little while, like a bad woman. Like you like that.
You got like a
acidic-
film.
Yeah, like it's
that.
like acidic.
It's like a coating
it
on your.
stings for like the day.
Right. You're like, why does everything feel like I have a plastic wrap on my
Like,
tongue?
yeah, it somehow feels less natural.
It
you
does,
think
it
that
does.
you're getting healthier?
It tastes like I made like one of those volcanoes in school growing up, and it got in my mouth.
Yeah. I gotta say, one of the gayest things about me is I do a lot of weird feminine stuff, but one of them is that I would love like a pumpkin spice latte. Like I fucking love. Like I look forward to them, like a 22-year-old chick. Like
You're big into them.
It's only that one, only that specific kind. I don't like flavored coffee at all.
Mm-hmm.
But man, pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks specifically.
I
Fucking love that shit.
like it. Depending on how much life is kicking my ass, I switch up the coffee.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Do you
I'll
do
go
that?
like a black iced cold brew. Just
Wait, like when things are
bad, yeah.
Oh, when things are
I don't
bad.
want anything.
See, I go opposite.
when things.
I live like that normally. I'm just like, I want like the most caffeine. I'm like just angry. But then when I'm like, if something bad happened, I like want an indulgence, and then I'll go like sweet.
Yeah, something about a cigarette and a black coffee that just really. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but many years ago, it's nice. I think Otis Redding had a song about
You
it.
feel like you're getting, you're like feeding something.
Yeah.
You know, like a black coffee and a cigarette, like just straight up black coffee feels like, oh man, things are tough and I don't give a shit.
Side note, sorry. You like music. I tried to make a joke about geese on stage the other night. Couldn't get it to work.
No,
No.
not enough people know. Or
It wasn't even, I was trying to make the point that, I don't know, going through a divorce helped me understand geese. I was like something about a man wailing, but then no one cared. But I don't get the geese. Have you listened to Geese yet?
No,
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on, man. The kid, he was on SNL, I think.
Oh,
His
New?
band.
Was it young
Peep,
band?
I
Was it
saw
young band?
very
Yeah.
unhappy reviewers.
Yeah. I don't think old people are going to understand a band named Geese. There's also a band named Goose. Different. Goose is a jam band, also a young band coming up. Geese is young kids from New York.
Got it.
all seem to be kind of have parents that were in the industry-ish.
I
They're
didn't know
making
that.
waves.
They're like a super band, like a Offspring. Super
Apparently, like they had all artsy parents, you know.
Band? Oh, okay. Not like famous rock star parents, but like all parents.
I
who did
haven't done
something.
enough research. Yeah, they look like they could have famous parents, but I
Right,
doubt it. I feel like I don't know. But they seem to be the big band. But
I don't
older
know.
people are not. They seem more upset. Maybe they'll do halftime next year.
I doubt it. I feel like
Who do you think they'll?
Do you think they're gonna offset, or you think? I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna. Do you think they're gonna go try
It's
to go
in Tennessee
super white?
next year, the Super Bowl, right?
is it?
If it's in Tennessee, they're gonna go white country.
Yeah, they're gonna go country.
I don't know. I think they're gonna try and just get the biggest possible act. It's
Lizzo?
not gonna be.
Who's the largest act we can find?
Got her.
Fucking nailed
What
it.
do you think? What'd she say? What do you think? Ghislaine Maxwell was child trafficking every day? I'm pretty sure that's what Lizzo said. She really took a tough stance.
Wait, Lizzo's. Wait,
I
what?
promise. I would give it yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure her essential paraphrasing here, but what do you think? She was child trafficking every day? Like it would.
well,
I mean, it sounds. The way they make it sound
She
is
makes
like.
a point. I mean, we don't know if she was doing it every day. They seem to be in pools a good
I'm
amount of the
sure
time.
I'm sure she had off days. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone needs a day off. You
But
know,
tough,
everyone needs.
tough. If that is really what she said, that's a tough point to make.
Yeah. You're not gonna like. What's your point? If she took a Sunday off, that doesn't mean she's
But
less of a
Lizzo did
monster.
some creepy things at a point with a dancer.
Yes,
she was also-
she was accused of some weird shit. Right?
I think she's also just like mean. I think that was the other thing about it. Was like there's people that worked for her that was like, oh, she was just like an asshole to me.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't. She like making them watch porn or
was it
sex
like that?
parties.
I believe there was something with a banana involved.
Oh, like
Yeah.
in person or a video?
And obviously she wasn't eating it.
I think they go country music next year. That makes sense.
If it is in like, I think I heard yesterday that it might have been in Tennessee. If it is, then I think they would go country.
Yeah. And it's a way for them to get it to go give a little bit back too. For them to go, all right, look, it makes sense. We're
Yeah,
on theme.
here's Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, they don't have to say they're doing that
Oh.
because they're in Tennessee. They could just be like, oh, it's because we're in Tennessee, but they do get a little bit of people back. Go like, oh, thank God, we're back where we should
But
have
wait,
been.
but what they set the record? It was the most watched halftime
Yeah,
ever.
no, of
Yesterday?
course it was.
Yes.
Really?
Of course. On top of him being probably one of the biggest artists in the world, it was a lot of controversy. People were going to fucking watch. There were people that were rage watching just to go, did you see all the fucking flags at the end? People were mad that there were a bunch of country flags flying at
Really?
the end. Yeah, that last moment.
Because he mentioned all the Americas. He name checked all of them. Oh. And then people were
I
like,
thought he was saying his tour dates. Like at the end of a podcast, you could see me here, and here. Yeah, I didn't know there was a message.
like the back of a t-shirt.
Yeah,
like
I thought he was going on
t-shirt.
tour. Bad Bunny 2026.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I really didn't understand.
Why
a
did he
word
wipe
said.
his Instagram today?
he did?
Yeah,
did he?
yeah. It's still active, but he removed his picture and every post.
Oh, interesting.
So it's now empty.
I wonder if that's like a, well, either he was getting harassed or it's like a
Or
stance,
they're getting ready to promote something.
Oh, okay.
PR move, maybe. Yeah. So then it was a bunch of, they were naming all the Americas and holding all the flags. And then, people are like, oh, it's disgusting. Like, what, this is an American halftime show. I'm like, that's a weird thing to be outraged over of all the parts
I
of
just like the people. First off, even if you don't understand Spanish, which I don't, there was a lot of like thick, hot Latinas
That's what I'm
shaking
saying,
their asses.
man.
Yeah.
I can't
what I'm saying.
imagine
How could you be
being
mad?
so angry at the Spanish language that you're like, I better watch Kid Rock on my iPhone instead of these titties
Some
and
dusty
asses.
old fucking mullet, like singing. Like, I mean, he's had. We've
If
talked about
you
it
look
before.
at the
It's two
footage of
songs.
his crowd, I'm not going to lie. It looks like a studio audience of a show.
Right.
Like they look like they weren't like, it looks like they were like kind of told to be there.
Right, because I think it was a very curated. It's not like it was like we're going on concert, we're selling tickets. It was put together. These were
Yeah,
probably
it seemed like a
invite-only.
curated experience where I feel like Bad Bunny really, he kind of, it was like pretty electric.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was moving.
Right? Like, I mean, don't know the music well. I've heard songs, but I don't know it well. I have no idea what he's saying in any of them, even to the point where, like,
he actually said a prayer for Erica Kirk.
That would have been the fuck. Imagine Erica just fucking popped out of the floor that he dropped in.
That would have been amazing.
Like the Gangnam Style guy.
Yeah, with all the pyrotechnics. I'd have thought today that...
That's why she wasn't at the Kid Rock thing.
I don't know. I think she closed out.
At some point, like Erica Kirk does seem to be grieving in some very strange ways. Yeah. Like I
right
imagine
off the bat, she did.
I imagine one day when I die, my ex-wife is going to grieve in the exact same manner. Pyrotechnics just going on tour. Be like, this still dead.
Yeah, jumping out of the floor.
Yeah.
It's just like Kid Rock will be there.
It would be funny if that's actually just the way she is. Like, she's just always loved fireworks and she just doesn't want to come out and say, like, behind closed doors, she's just shooting them off in the house all day.
Right.
The kids are like, oh, mom's going through it.
That's how she handles trauma.
Today. Yeah, it's just
would have been
I
funny.
got into a car accident. She's outside with the sparkler.
Yeah.
The bigger the trauma, the bigger the fireworks.
She's got a Roman candle, man.
I mean, okay, so Kid Rock has this thing, like then today I'm seeing all the like inflated, like, so people are like, oh, we have this many. They keep on, every time I hear about it, they keep on talking about how many people tuned in. They keep on trying to like inflate the numbers of how many people tuned in.
I saw it
to like justify it. It's like, you don't need justification. You did it.
Yeah.
You did the thing. Millions of people watched, right? Like there was definitely millions of people watching. Whatever it was, like there was like 6 million, then all the way heard up to like 25 million
for Kid Rock.
No,
but
there's no chance.
I don't think so either. But
maybe 21 million bots.
Right. There's that. But it's also like, okay, it's a video on YouTube. It could get, and it's controversial. Even people who want to hate watch it.
That's
Even
true.
people like, I'm going to be one of those viewers at some point. I'm going to want to see what the fuck happened.
They need to combine the shows next year. Kid Rock fights Bad Bunny. Winner gets to perform 3-song set.
I mean, Bad Bunny's winning that fight. He's a much younger man.
I don't know about that, man.
He's a much younger man.
Kid Rock has, I don't know. You saw those.
Scrappy.
Yeah, Scrappy. He could hide a shiv in the saggy old man body.
Yeah, Kid Rock would bite your face off, probably.
I think
I don't know. Like,
or you'd catch whatever STD he had when he bite your face.
He is. How
and
old is
he's
he?
A rich kid, right?
Yeah, he wealthy. How old do you think Kid Rock is? He's no longer.
I think I heard 55.
I was going to say 50s.
He's a geriatric rock.
Yeah, but
55, not bad.
When's the last time Kid Rock had like a was that Sweet Home Alabama?
I feel like
thing
that's
was
the last one
big
I could
one,
remember.
right? But I only remember 2 big ones. I remember that one and years before the first one, and I feel like it was off the heels of like Limp Bizkit and like this weird, because it was almost, not that it was like rap, but there was almost like a rap element to bang.
Yeah, it was like rap rock.
Yeah, and I think it's off the heels of when that was a thing, and that was the one song. And then
still a thing.
To my
Jelly
knowledge,
Roll.
the next song is whatever the Sweet Home Alabama song is. The
Yeah.
next big single.
I
is
wonder
that.
how many albums he has.
I'm sure he has a bunch.
I think he's always been putting out music, but I actually saw him twice.
Why? Where?
Once
He was your waiter.
I was going to say like ShopRite.
Woodstock 99.
Oh, okay.
And I'll never forget
That's probably
because
right around when he put the song out, that first song.
Yeah, that was like right when that album came out.
And Limp
he
Bizkit was also that.
Yes.
And
Yeah. It's funny looking back at the lineup. I didn't even like any of the bands playing. I don't even know why I went.
Tragically Hip played.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I don't
you might have
remember
seen
that.
the Tragically
I could have
Hip.
seen them.
Pretty cool.
But
We almost
you
lost
know,
Ken in the fire.
Jimi Hendrix's famous Woodstock set where he plays the Star Spangled Banner.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's got the headband and like that robe that he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Rock opened his show with a black midget, little person.
Oh, I've seen this.
He called him Little Jimmy. Wow. He was dressed like Jimmy, afro, headband. He had a little cute guitar, and he opened with the Star
guitar.
Yeah,
Okay.
He opened with the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh,
That's amazing.
it's like a complete
So bad.
mockery. A complete mockery of Jimi Hendrix's moment.
On mushrooms, it was
That doesn't get more press, huh?
99.
Yeah, dude, they were throwing little people around.
It
I'd
wasn't-
like an
it
interview
wasn't-
with the little guy this day. Ask him his feelings about the whole
he's
thing.
definitely dead.
I bet Peter Dinklage would not like this story.
Yeah, this is an era when like Jerry Springer had little people just fucking fighting on his stage like once a week.
And
Like-
you didn't have phones then.
No one, no, yeah, and like also it was like a joke often in sitcoms. Like they used to use little people like props. Like they were
it's-
not treated like.
It's still a joke now. We just don't talk about it.
No, but it's not
Yeah,
mainstream.
we
anymore.
just call them little people now. It's still
Right. But I'm saying like you used to turn on TV or MTV and you just see someone kicking a little guy over.
Yeah.
You know, they were just throwing him.
There was tossing. That was like they employed
the
themselves.
tossing. Remember
Yeah.
that? There was like
Yep.
it was tossing. They were
Coney
just-
Island had a game called Shoot the Freak. I don't know if you remember that. It wasn't a little person, but it was an ugly guy, and he ran around an alley, and you paid.
Just an ugly guy.
Yeah,
He just-
yeah.
Look, he's a freak. He's
He
like,
probably
just-
made so much
just
money
an
though.
acne.
You paid. There was a 2-man operation, the freak and the guy who had the gun, and you paid money to shoot paintballs or whatever they were at the freak in the
my
alley.
God, that's
It
hilarious.
eventually De Blasio got rid of it, or whoever. They said it was a bad thing, but that was like a fun game we did as a kid.
Yeah.
Shoot the freak.
Did you grow up around there? Did you go?
No,
there?
but my parents were from around there, so
Yeah.
and their parents still lived there at that point, so we would go to Coney
I
Island.
used to go to Coney Island.
My
as a kid a
parents
lot.
shot the freak. Their parents shot the freak.
yeah. My great grandpappy was the freak.
I love that idea that it's like, oh, look at this fucking giant circus freak. It was probably just like a dude who was like not attractive.
It's honestly
Lumbering.
one of the smartest business decisions because a plot of land is more inexpensive than buying a full building
Yeah.
because they assume they're going to have to put in money to develop it.
Sure.
What do they do? No development. Just put a weird guy in there. Tell him to run zigzags.
Right. Yeah.
Very little overhead.
I wonder how many people he had to beat out for the job. And like, had you even have or do you just walk in like,
They're like, oh no, you've got it. You are the ugliest.
Tune in next week for part 2 of Bawitdaba with our guest, Dan LaMorte.